Government has assured Kenyans that normal supply of the 100 shillings subsidy maize flour will resume on Tuesday after a crisis meeting with the millers. In a meeting chaired by Acting Crops Development Principal Secretary Francis Owino, the government agreed to process payment for millers within 24 hours of submitting their documents to ease the supply of the commodity. Owino has also warned millers of hoarding the maize flour that action will be taken against them.
Following complaints from a section of Kenyans over a shortage of the subsidy maize flour, retailing at 100 shillings, the government has moved in to resolve the crisis. In a meeting with millers, Acting Crops Development Principal Secretary Francis Owino decried the shortage, which was attributed, among others, delayed payment for the maize flour supplied, contractual agreement between millers and supermarkets, and hoarding of the commodity by a few millers.
So our millers are not able to supply the supermarkets because of the 45 days contractual arrangement. Our plea and our appeal as government is for the two parties to reflect and consider that contractual agreement to align or conform with the commitments of government, or even to bring it lower from 45 days, say, to 3 days or 5 days.
Owino assured the millers that the government is committed to making payments for commodity supplied within 24 hours, as 8 billion shillings has been set aside to ensure Kenyans are cushioned.
We have set a standard to ensure that the turnaround time for payment of all invoices received is initiated immediately and done within 24 hours. This is a standard we commit to uphold and maintain.
The millers welcomed the decision by the government to pay for the supplies in time, with a promise to ensure a steady supply.
So as the PS has assured us that the payment is within 24 hours, 2 of our members were paid yesterday, I think today or on Friday. Millers will roll out. We are going to roll out, and there will be enough flour in the market next week. Tutakuwa na unga mingi mpaka hata wananchi watashangaa.
I would urge my fellow millers to mill on their full capacity, because the government here has sufficient funds.
128 millers were contracted to ensure the success of the 4-week subsidy maize flour program. The millers have so far supplied over 3.4 million kilograms of maize flour, with the 2 kg bills being the most produced since the commencement of the program. So far, the government has paid half of the over 325 million shillings owed to the suppliers who have honoured the pledge to sell at the recommended price.
I note with concern that some retailers who have received the program stocks are selling above the recommended retail price, allegedly to cover for transport costs. I wish to reiterate that the prescribed price is Kenya shillings 100 or less, and all retailers must abide by this.
Meanwhile, Agriculture Cabinet Secretary Peter Munya has insisted that the government will crack down on rogue millers who are still hoarding maize flour.